Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab. I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson today. Where do sin and negativity come from? Do you know? Let me tell you about it. That's right. I got a nice lesson for you today. This is what my yacht prepares you for to take care of these issues within yourself. Let's go. This is going to be a good one for you. Won't be too long. Let's go. 2 pages. Writers 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. You tune in to receive. I give life advice. You tune in to receive. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my yacht be true. All right, let's talk about P Funk's philosophy on where do sin and negativity come from. Look in the mirror. Let's talk about it. How you can avoid it. That's what my yacht teaches you. That's right. Where, when a child, when we're born, we do does not. Excuse me. When a child is born, does not the child know anything about the association with acquaintances that it will make in his life? We come here clean, blank slate. Okay, your environment will dictate your first few years in the work. We know that, but does the child know about either the good or the bad people that it will meet? Again, no. Does it know about the negative things that it will do in the future? Nope. There are many factors which determine the actions which an individual will perform in their own lifetime. And everybody got the same opportunity. Once you come out your mom's vagina, come into the world, they cut that cord, you pretty much on your own. You become a player of the game we call life. Whether you like it or not, you're here. Get with the movement. And we got rules that help you out. All you gotta do is learn them. And through your lifetime. But the most important of these is the tendency that it carries forth from its what? Previous lifetime. Remember, your soul, the spirit that's in you, has been around. Your conscious is the fresh part that starts it again in a new body, a new life. That's where you got to connect with your spirit, okay? Become conscious. But now you are not a finite, mortal human being. That's the ignorant people's thought. Consciously, we are spirit, divine spiritual beings having a human experience to transform us to the next level of our journey as spirit beings. Human beings, we had to pass the test, so to speak. Get with the movement. I'm tired of giving that a lesson, but I'll keep running it down to you that way. But in reality, why? You are internal soul wandering in this realm of physical life, nature, as you take what? Birth again and again in search for what? True happiness. What they said true happiness, our ancients called it enlightenment. What? Knowledge of self. So what? You can stop wandering and go to hell on home. Know thyself. This way ticket to get off this merry-go-round that we on. Okay, y'all call it the matrix, simulate. I don't give a damn what you call it. We here. You living. Get past that. I don't need to know how deep the ocean is. I don't give a damn how far the sun is. That's all for whatever you want to know. That's fine. But I need to know me. I need to focus on what I need to be doing for me. That's what I'm saying. So all that other stuff, yeah, it's fine and dandy, but you need to acquire knowledge of self. And that's true happiness and peace within oneself. Your search in life for happiness has only led you to what? Past lifetimes wherein what? You experience prosperity one minute, adversity the next, as well as certain degrees of sinfulness and even virtue. Yeah, it's called life. The ups and downs of life. But when you master this thing called life, get yourself together, you will smooth it out. It won't be too high, it won't get too low. It'll smooth itself out, so to speak. But if there was a tendency to negative thoughts in your past lifetime, that's carryover, okay, in your spirit. So there may be what? A tendency for what? More of that in your lifetime, which you don't have a clue about, but yeah, it's there. And if it is stimulated and not dealt with, Scooby Doo, rut roll. Yeah, the cycle continues. Okay. If I don't break that cycle of doing what he was doing, I would not have grandkids going to a prestigious high school. I wouldn't have a grandson doing good things. I wouldn't have a son who lived his life and did the things I needed him to do. I got him to do his best life, not doing the nonsense I did. I don't break that. I don't get to be who I am now. Moving on. So I know that for a fact. So you have to break the mold, so to speak. But the most important thing that you need to remember now is that your present effort, you right now, damn what your soul, you got nothing to do with your soul prior experiences. Understand that, okay? But your present effort, you right now, can overcome any and all of your past negativity if you were to learn and apply yourself with what? In earnest with and resolve it to become fully established and living the Maya philosophy and turning your life over to virtue. This is what the Christian wants to do. Just believe what we follow us. Yeah, we're going to like the right way. Maya is doing that. And she did that for thousands of years, and it worked for the civilization of Egypt and Kemet for thousands of years. I've been practicing it. I'm gaining followers daily. Okay? So I understand what the process. Trust me. But this means what? This means that you have made the commitment, the decision to change your life and what? Dedicate your life now to being able to discover and facing all shades of your vice and correcting them, aka negativity within your life. And in doing so, by doing this now, you change your life, but you promise what? This is why you got secret societies, occult. Why? Y'all got to take an oath to promise to do this. I don't need no sonic order. It's a good thing. But to teach me how to be a better me, they do break it down and give you purpose and reason. I get it. But you ain't got to join the order. I know, God, man, I want to be a Mason. Why? You can learn that on your own. You go get buy the book. How about this? I just told my dude, my brother, Manly P. Hall wasn't a Mason. He read the books. He understand the concept. Why? It ain't brain surgery. That's why. And he perfected it. So they let him write the stuff because he had a better understanding than most of them. And he wasn't a Mason. He was just a smart, intellectual man who understood what they was putting down. This ain't rocket science. Okay? But when you make the change in your life, that's what they said, when you decide to do that, people don't change you, people change themselves. And you make that change and you promise never to fall back into what? The pit of ignorance or self-pity. All those negative stereotypes that kept you depressed and bad. Once you eradicate that from life, you can't go back there. Why? And by doing so, which leads to what? Just pain and more sorrow. You have that. You don't want that again. So why would you go back to that? Like going back to an ex. Are you crazy? Moving on. Just an example. Just trying to give you concepts. Watch this. Having forgotten who you are, so to speak, not knowing your eternal nature, aka ignorant of yourself, now you have been what? Wandering through many lifetimes. And meeting what? Many other ignorant souls in the same form, but friends, relatives, etc. Okay? We all living pretty much in this bubble, in this delusionary concept, but Half of us don't have a clue. So who are also wandering travelers? They call Masons traveler men. Why? You traveling in search of knowledge. Okay, I get that, understand it. I agree 100%. I am one. But ignorant people travel too. What? Just because they're ignorant and they're seeking same thing as you are supposed to be. What? Peace, contentment, happiness, all the good stuff everybody tells you, the dream that society sells you. Remember, you live in society's world. Everything here is material. But however, when your soul has forgotten its eternal nature, now it becomes intoxicated. It's in love with what? Nature. Mortality by society, and it takes on to society's values and beliefs of said society. We are materialistic people. We love stuff, things, okay? If society says that money is the most important thing, then now the ignorant masses who you can tell anything to and they'll believe it, 80% of y'all of ignorant people will do whatever they can to what? Get money. If these young people wasn't so pressed for making a few bucks on whatever the TikTok money, quick money, everybody just doing showing their body, all that for money. They're driven by money. They're not driven for self-satisfaction. They're not driven to be better people. They're driven to make money. Okay? So they can buy things and have stuff. Nice car, friends. Yeah, brag about how much money they got. That's society we live in. Moving on. Okay. But those who cannot do it legally, everything he did was illegal. He made money. Oh, I know how to make money. I'm a scholar with a dollar. Why? I know how to think. That's why. So I know how to make money, come up with an idea, and do that. I'm a hustler. Okay. But he did it illegal. And when you can't do it legally, what happens? Then they'll do it another means. Why? Because they have lost the connection to their spirit self, their souls, what? Due to their delusions of their ignorance as causing by what? Society, and the pressures them into what? Looking to have desires, and that causes mental agitation when it can't be fulfilled. People walk around mad because they can't have sex, mad because they can't get hot. What the hell? Not mad because their life ain't, better. They mad about things and stuff. That's what society does. But if those around you or around them call them bad, they begin to what? Take on that idea, well, maybe I'm a bad person. If you allow somebody to influence you to think about yourself, you are weak. You are weak. Okay? And then you proceed to think of yourself as bad or evil and unconsciously. That's why you don't feed your children negative stereotypes. I hear people cussing at their kids, talking to them very nasty. Their children, come on, man. That hurts them. That's traumatizing them. Why? This is your parent. You ain't nothing. Yeah, they so and so. Remember, that's never good. Okay, but that's what they're saying. But you're generating what? Negative thoughts. And that negative thought leads to what? Anger, hatred, envy, and a host of other negative concepts that you planted in their psyche. So now they're starting to do those things. A mother who gave her son manners and all the stuff she needs to, when she found out that he did something that she's not my baby, most parents say a mother will protect hers before she do the right thing. Most mothers, if your son did something wrong, you're gonna turn him in. You're gonna protect him first. That's instinct. We all know that. But that's how strong that mother love. They don't give a damn about right. No, I know I'm protecting my kid. All right. But which causes them now untold miseries that they got to live through, and they've been doing it for what? Many lifetimes. Obviously. Why? Because they ain't figured out how they get knowledge of self, to know themselves, to stop the cycle of rebirth and reincarnation. The goal for my yacht is to do just that. My right thing philosophy is to do that. I want you to stop going around and around. I'm getting off this merry-go-round, okay? I'm about to blow this taco stand. All right. But in reality, there is no real badness or in the true you. The real you is divine. My yacht represents everything that's divine, no chaos, order, justice, reciprocity, everything that's good and righteous. That's what she teaches. That's what she institutes. In reality, again, there is no real badness. People do bad things. But in the true you, the deepest part of you, the essence who you really stand for, your soul is in reality pure. My P for my name, P Funk, the P stands for pure. The funk means real. That's what I'm giving you. And I live up to my name as best I can. Not Mr. Right, no, pure funk. Okay, pure real. I prefer that. And yeah, I like to be right. And it's full of love. That's God. God is love. God is true. All those things, those are attributes that represents God. And which is waiting what? Just to be discovered where? Inside you. However, your ego is the blanket or what they call the dust, the covering, which settled on a piece of, like settling on a piece of glass to what? To obstruct the light from passing through. That means you got a veil of ignorance crossing over your eyes. You can't really see the truth. You don't really know the truth. And when you live according to your precepts of virtue and the dust of ignorance, shame, desires, hatred, anger, lust, envy, greed, jealousy, all these qualities that's egoistic, that's from your lower nature, will now be removed. You change it. It's like caterpillar making his way into the cocoon. When he go up in there, he shake it all up. He changed everything except his consciousness. He still know who he was when he was a caterpillar and know who he was as a butterfly. That's the truth, breaking down and understanding how this thing works. All right, the body can change. Yeah, okay. We're supposed to change spiritually and philosophically, but when your negative qualities are removed from your being, what happens? Now it is possible for you to be able to truly discover the treasure that lies within all of us in our heart. When you purify the heart, the treasure it becomes light as Maya's feather. So now you go on to that next level of life, that your soul journey. It don't stop here. It just can't leave here until it what? Get woke up. It can keep repeating. It ain't going nowhere. It don't care. It ain't based on time. The spirit in the next level ain't based on 24 hours a day. Ain't based on, no, it don't work that way. Eternity is eternity. It's going to be there. We set time. But thus, now there is, in reality, there is no such thing as a criminal heart, a bad heart. No, we call them black-hearted people. Nah, the heart is good. The mind just manipulating the heart. The heart ain't working the mind. So the mind's in control. That's what is bad. The heart is always good, okay? But only hearts which are clamoring for freedom, to be free from the bonds of what? That ignorant mind that's controlling it and holding it back. Fear and ignorance is the two things that religion relies on to control and eliminate y'all. They give you a lie, they want you to believe, so you don't know the truth. Then they scare you with the nonsense, so now you don't know what to do. And the phrase Mom makes you don't know whether to shit or go blind. And that ain't a good predicament to be in, if you understand what I'm saying. Wrapping it up, taking it home again. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm rolling right now. I'm enjoying this. My dude say slow it down. Ain't no slowing down. We rolling right now. Let me wrap this up. The philosophy right here. In ancient Egyptian myth, the story of Asar is a teaching to reference to what? The God we name Set, your ego. This is the lesson about your ego. Pay attention. This is the bread and butter. This is the meat and potato right here. Set is the embodiment of evil. He had greed qualities. He's lustful. He's hateful. He's envious. He's jealous. He's all the things, that negative aspects of your character, that if you let that dictate you, watch this, it will lead you to what? He killed his own brother Asar, which represents the first spirit into physical form, man. He's the ego concept that he would kill to take over the prestigious position of his brother. No respect. And to steal what? His brother's kingdom, Egypt. Haru, that's the spirit that's inside me and you. Why? Because Haru is Asar's son who confronts Set, and a battle ensues. But Haru is the reincarnation of Asar, which is me and you, and our job is to fight our evil uncle. But where he outside, where he up there, no, your evil uncle, pay attention. This is good. Haru eventually overcomes his evil uncle Set, the ego. How? Through virtue, wisdom, and righteousness, steadfastness, all the good qualities from Tahuti and Maya and his counterpart Het Haru. However, at the end, this way it get good. This is the twist. This is the twist right here. At the end of it, the battle, it's revealed that Haru and Set in reality are not two personalities, not two people. No, but indeed one and the same. So the idea behind these teachings is that the true enemy is where? It's not outside of you, but within you. If you don't understand that, most people who don't know their true enemy is them, that's why they spend their whole life doing the same, not knowing what the true enemy is them. And it's your very own ego personality. And it exists there in the form of negative qualities in yourself, which in effect we call fetters. Fetter your higher vision. It clouds your vision. It clouds your vision of spiritual reality so you can't see the true self. They cloud your intellect, again, conceptually, and it deteriorates your willpower so that now they allow for what? You to be sinful, to give in to what? Your lower desires. Now, and your unrighteous thoughts to control you and direct your actions. You're going to do the wrong thing. However, with the love and the sweetness and the wisdom of what? The divine, your higher self, is also there where? Within you. The good God always wins in the end. And this divine essence is equipped with what? Immense spiritual force. Luke, use the force, which can be discovered and should be, and then used for developing a more positive attitude toward. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to get into my prelude concept. But developing a more positive vision, which can eradicate all negativity and reveal the true you as the sun is revealed when what? When the clouds disperse after a storm. If you weather it, yeah, the sun will come out. It's all good. Hope you got the lesson. Hope you know where the enemy is. Hope now you understand where negativity comes from. Your ignorance. Hope you understand the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I got to go in closing. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I've never known my right thinkers who understand now where do sin and negativity come from have passed away. I'll be right back.